everybody. Today we're going to see how can we make the grading practice number 3. Okay, so the first step is open videos. You need to open the activities folder in technology class, and we're going to select the link that appears there, and we're going to open the presentation. Okay, once we are in the presentation, we are going to find the instructions that we need to follow to solve the grading practice number 3. Over here it says that we're going to use 2 LEDs, a joystick, and Arduino Uno, but we need to do it in Walkway. Okay, so we need to open Walkway. In Walkway, we are going to find, okay, if you already have your account, you can create an account, simply adding the mail. If you don't have an account, or you don't want to open an account, you need to select, in this part, we're going to select Arduino, and it's going to open this. Okay, now we're going to continue. It says that we're going to use 2 LEDs, a joystick, and Arduino. So 2 LEDs, we are going to add 2 LEDs, 1, 2, okay, we already have 2 LEDs, a joystick, so over here we're going to select joystick, and we're going to put it over here, and Arduino. Okay, we already have all the components that we're going to use. Now, in the next slide, it says you need to use the values from the investigation, values from a joystick, to turn right and left. These values are going to help you in the if-else condition. So in this part, we need to select the different values that we have in a joystick. Remember, you already made this investigation, but if you don't remember, also I give you the link where you can find more information about the joystick. If we open this link over here that says help, we're going to find more information about the joystick. We're going to wait a little bit. Okay, once we are here, we're going to see the different connections that we have in the joystick. Remember, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pins, and here appears 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here appears the different pins that we are going to use and where and how can we connect it. Once we finish, we're going to find, okay, over here is going to show you where you need to connect the different pins. And over here also you can find an example code, and here we're going to find the different values. Okay, depending in the value, remember, we're going to use 3 if-else. We're going to use an if-else for to turn right, and if-else to turn left, and if-else to stop, or the joystick down to stop the bicycle. Remember that we're going to use a light signs for a bicycle. That is why we need 3 different if-else. 1 to the right, 1 to the left, and 1 to stop the bicycle. Okay, once we are here, we are going to create the if-else condition. Remember, the if-else condition needs to be in the loop. Remember that we have different parts of a code. The first part is a library. You need to see if we need a library or no. Also, if we need the variables, if we need the void setup, remember that in the void setup we are going to identify and put all the connections, the physical connections from the Arduino board, and in the loop, in the void loop, we're going to put all the conditions. The conditions are the actions that we are going to perform in the circuit. You are going to select the different if-else. Remember, we have 3 different if-else, and we are going to put it in the void loop. Okay, once we finish that, we are going to record, or we're going to see if the circuit works. I'm not going to do the code because you already have made this investigation and you need to follow that investigation. Remember, if you don't remember, also here appears a code, an example code. Remember, if we need a library or no, if the connections, the physical connection, if it's input or output, or maybe the pin where it's connected, and how can we read the different values for a joystick. Remember, a joystick receives values from 0 to 1, 0, 23, so we have different values. That is why we're going to use analog read. You already know that because you already made the investigation. That was part of the work from the last cycle. Okay, once we already finished, we are going to record record a video where you are going to show me the circuit working. If you don't know how to work, how to record the screen, here I left you a web page where you can use the option to record the screen. If we open this, we are going to see, wait a minute, we are going to see different actions. If we want to record the sound, if you want to explain the sound, you're going to select sound or microphone. If you want to record yourself explaining the code, and even if you want to record yourself in the webcam, you also can select the webcam and start recording. Once we're going to start the recording, is going to appear a web page where we need to select which screen are we going to select. To avoid problems, we're going to select pantalla completa and select it, and then compartir. Of course, if you are going to record yourself or maybe the sound from the system, we are going to select compartir audio del sistema. Once we finish, we are going to select compartir, and it's going to start to record the screen. You see? So we start to explain. Put the code over here. I repeat, I'm not going to put the code because you already made the investigation. That is part of the great practice, so I'm not going to explain the code because you already know how it works. And then you're going to stop the video, download the video, and that is a part of the work that you are going to send me. That is part. Why part? Because the second part is made a design in 3D in Tinkercad. Remember, this is a teamwork, so you need to select 4 students, 4 companions, 4 classmates to make the investigation and deliver the work. Okay, for this, we are going to open Tinkercad and we are going to select a new 3D design. Remember, why a 3D design? Because we are going to make a signal for the bike, so we need a device or we need a box where we can put all the components together. Okay, so we're going to open Tinkercad, new design. In this case, we're going to use a 3D design. And we are going to make the proper box to the circuit. Okay, over here, we are going to make the box around an Arduino One. So we're going to select over here in electronics, and over here is the board. Okay, also we are going to use 2 LEDs, 1 and 2, and a joystick. So we're going to select over here joystick, look over here. But if you can find joystick, you also can select over here electronics and start to search for a joystick. Over here, we're going to select, repeat the same process until we get to the joystick. Okay, more, a little bit more. Okay, where is the joystick? The joystick over here. Okay, we're going to put over here the joystick. What happened? Oh, yes, okay, there it is. Okay, we're going to delete this. Okay, and we're going to make 2 different boxes. Why? Because the first box is for the Arduino and the different LEDs, and the other one is for the joystick. Why? Because we need to put one box in the seat of the bicycle and the other one in the hand. Yes, that is why we're going to do 2 different boxes. And you need to make that device to connect that that signal to the bike. Yes, I'm going to make an example. Maybe I'm going to start maybe with this. Wait a minute, over here. Okay, excellent. Put it in the right side. Over here. Okay, maybe yes. Yes, just like that. Okay, very good. Okay. Excellent, really good. And remember, the idea is that you are going to make a box. So we need to start to make a box around the components. Okay, over here, Control Z, Control B. We are going to move it in the same position, and this time we're going to put it in the other side. Okay. And okay, of course I'm going to change this because I need a hole to put all the connections. Okay, we're going to put over here this. Okay, I'm going to put it over here. Okay, now I'm going to make over here another part of the box. But I need to make a hole to the proper connections over here. Okay. And we are going to start to make the proper connections over here, maybe a little bit. Okay. Make the proper box over here. Okay, I'm going to move it. Okay, I'm going to do it again. Okay. Put it inside. Change the size. Put it over here. Change a little bit the size. Okay, that depends on what you want to do. I want to put a hole over here because I want to put the proper connections over here. Excellent. Now I'm going to join the two different elements. I'm going to change this. I'm going to put it over here. I'm going to select, I'm going to select all of these, and I'm going to make the hole to the connections. We're going to wait a little bit. Okay, I already have the hole. I'm going to put again, I'm going to put again the joystick over here, the Arduino. Excellent. And we need to put, of course, the holes for the LEDs because we need to see the lights, and also we are going to make a case for the joystick with the proper connections to the bicycle. Once you finish all of these, the two boxes, one for the joystick and one for the Arduino and the LEDs, and also finish the circuit, you are going to make a video showing the two different boxes in Tinkercad in 3D and the proper connections to the circuit and working the circuit, and you are going to say also the different names in the work group, because this is a work group, remember, in 4. So you are going to make the record, you are going to show the circuit working, of course, you're going to show the two different boxes, and that will be all. And once you finish, you are going to send the activity in Actividades. That will be all for today, kids, so bye bye.